Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rosanna and as you may have already noticed, it is pumpkin season. They are on display everywhere, and what better way to get this video going than with a delicious Mexican style candied pumpkin recipe that's going to blow your mind. Let's get started. Candied pumpkin is a classic. I have a pumpkin here that weighs 10 pounds. The stem or trunk on top is very hard to even attempt to cut, so what I do is cut beside it. Let me know in the comments area if you know a great way to remove the stem. Okay, so I'm going to insert the knife starting on top and glide all the way until it reaches the bottom. Make an identical cut on the opposite side. Then flip the pumpkin and make another cut to connect the previous cuts. At this point, the only thing connecting the pumpkin is the stem. Now with both hands, separate both halves until it breaks open. It's that easy. Next, we need to remove the seeds. Pumpkins come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. Some can be white, dark green, mixed colors, you name it. But for this recipe, we are using this orange one with some green spots. Just beautiful. Okay, at this point, you would need to remove the seeds, but this one has a very narrow center that would make it very hard to do so. So instead, I will continue with the process of cutting into the size I need. Cut each half into 3 parts. Now we can get to the seeds easily. With a spoon or your hands, remove them from the center. Some pumpkins tend to have strands in the center as well. I do not like to remove those because they soak on the glaze so good. It's literally my favorite part. So try to remove the seeds only. Take your 6 seedless pieces and cut each one into 3 parts. This will give you a medium-sized pumpkin that will hold throughout the cooking process as it infuses in the delicious glaze we will make. Once done, transfer into a large, deep, and wide pot. I actually don't have a large enough one, so I will divide the recipe into 2 equal parts. I will leave the whole recipe down in the description area for your convenience. Each pot has 5 pounds of pumpkin, and to each pot I will add 1/4 cup of water. Also add half of a long stick of cinnamon and 2.5 cups of dark brown sugar. Lastly, pour in 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Cover and place over medium heat for about 30 minutes. In this 30 minutes, we are looking for the water to reach a boil and create steam in order for the pumpkin to start releasing its own liquids. Pumpkins tend to release different amounts of liquid. This is why I like to add just enough water to help get the process started and prevent anything from burning, as the pumpkin will release its own during the cooking process. If at any point you feel you need more water because you don't have enough inside the pot, you can add more in small amounts. After 30 minutes, water and steam should have been released. By the way, rearrange the pumpkin pieces as needed throughout the entire cooking process so it can all cook evenly and prevent anything from burning. Now cover, but leave a small opening to allow some of the steam out, and lower the heat to medium-low and let it cook for an additional 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, the pumpkin should be soft and cooked through. The glaze is still liquidy for my taste, so I will uncover and allow it to reduce to a thicker consistency. During this time, carefully move the pumpkin around. Be very delicate so the pieces remain as intact as possible as it coats in the glaze. Also, be very careful not to reduce too much. Remember that as the sauce cools, it will get thicker. Remove from the stove when ready. This looks perfect. Making candied pumpkin, or calabaza en dulce as we call it in Spanish, is a must and a popular seasonal dessert in Mexican cooking. It's delicious and it's like fall season represented in a dish. What a beautiful and delicious dessert, as inspiring as looking out my window to see the beautiful leaf colors come to life. I'm ready to taste. This looks so good. But before I do so, I want to invite you to subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to click the notification bell. Alright, so what I did was I switched it to a bowl because I want to show you how I like to have it. And I think most of my family eats it this way because adding some milk to it helps cut through some of that sweetness. It's perfection. Let's dig in. All right, I got a fork. This is not how I'm supposed to eat it. Hold on. You eat this with a spoon. You grab some of that milk, just like that, and you dig in. So there you have it, a very easy recipe, full of flavor, so delicious, and you can have it two ways. You can have it by itself, or you can add some milk. Both ways are incredible. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and you give it a try. Don't forget that you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day.